Hey guys, Troy Dooley, the Beachside CEO. Hope you guys are rocking it out. This is the first chance I've gotten to shoot a video, and I wanted to shoot one before I hit the road. And I want to cover BitQyck. Now, BitQyck, I've been watching them since February or March. Had some good friends here on the Emerald Coast ask me about them. Said, Troy, can you look into this company? And I said, if it's a crypto company, I'd love to look into it, especially if it's based in the US. Started looking at it and really was impressed with what they had. And I called my friends back and said, look, I've got some questions, got some concerns, but what I really love is the business plan. They have a complete ecosystem. They're using cryptocurrency. They have merchants, they have customers, they have a sales force. You start to drive this stuff, you've got a full ecosystem. Then I started looking around, and they actually had verticals where they had products that were moving through, they had services that were moving through, everything from travel to dating to employment to a cosmetic line, I think, or a skincare line that they had in there. So it wasn't even like, hey, we just want to be known as the travel or the skincare or the crypto. In other words, what they wanted to be known as is an ecosystem. They wanted to put this together so that it would work. And I thought, man, this is pretty unique. But then again, I had my concerns. And here's the concern. For every coin purchased, you actually get a piece of the stock in the company. It's a percentage of the stock, so it's diluted. But I thought, man, I don't know about that. I started looking around. I went to the SEC website. I started doing the searches. I started looking at case law. To date, this has never been done. This is the first company that said, look, we're just going to tie to registered purchasers. Now, that's a kicker here. So you got to remember, we got the Patriot Act after 9/11. In the old days, like in the 80s, you could have bearer bonds, and whoever had the bonds had the cash. Well, after 9/11, we tightened up all that. When it comes to financial transactions, we're following the money. We don't want money laundering. We don't want any of that stuff there. So when I started talking to these guys, they said, look, Troy, you can buy our coin on the open market. We're on 2 different exchanges. But if you want to be part of the stock initiative, then you register through our trading platform. And for every coin purchased, you get a piece of stock. And I said, okay, we're gonna watch this. So I kept watching and watching and watching. And last month or the month before, I guess it was the month before, took a trip to Dallas, saw their offices, studied what they were doing, told them straight across the board, man, I'm still a little concerned about this, but they've got a great process. Their legal opinions, everything they've put together is good. And they said, hey, would you be willing to be an advisor with us, to talk to us, let us throw things off of you? And I said, absolutely. I said, not only that, but I will be watching the crypto business. So from looking at what the feds are doing, looking at what states are doing, what is the international play, I said, I'll be more than happy to give you guys information on that, which we are. But this is something that's coming up this week. This week they're going to have what I would call their first stockholders meeting. And there's like 2,500 people that are going to be attending this. I believe that it's a internet-based, it's viral. You can't get 2,500 people in a room unless you get a big establishment somewhere. But they're going to put this together, and we're going to cover this. I want to see how this works. And it is interesting. From a cryptocurrency standpoint, from the ecosystem standpoint, I believe that they have something here worth exploring, worth looking at, and that's what we're doing right now. We're going to be watching this week. I'll report more on how it goes with their what I call their stockholder meeting, just to keep that at 2. Now, right now, this is what we'd call an altcoin. It's like 2 cents, 4 cents. I think 1.8 billion coins have been purchased to date. So you got some high risk. If you're looking at this to go buy their coin, some really high risk stuff right here. If you're looking at it as an MLM network marketing deal, there's no it's not really that. It could be classified a direct sales company, but there's no auto ship that's involved here. There's no subscription that's involved here. You literally go out, you purchase the coin, you use the coin, you go to the merchants, you can use some of their travel portal, you can use some of their other services, or you can buy their is it skincare cosmetics is what it is. So obviously, guys, we're digging deeper into this to look at it. I'm not a part of this company except as an advisor to the board, advisors to the founders. That's it. We're looking and studying to make sure that everything they do gives that independent entrepreneur the ability to succeed. That's the key right there. Live life like it's an epic adventure. Stay dangerous, stay strong, and if you're a home-based entrepreneur,